Hey everyone, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Tuesday, happy full moon. It is a pink moon today in Libra. We just came off of the 444 portal over the weekend, and I wanted to wait to do this reading just because I know that the full moon was happening. The energies were still a little kind of not gelled in yet, as I did a reading on the 444, or I'm sorry, after the 444 portal. I did a quick little check in on the 5th. Energy still didn't seem very settled yesterday, so I decided to do a reading today. It feels a lot better. The energy seems to be very much on track with what I already suspected intuitively. And so I did a little kind of a little bit of a mix of stuff here today. What I did was I got the overall energy for the masculine. I got the overall energy for the feminine. I also have overall energy as far as what's going to be happening during this moon for both the masculine and the feminine. And then I have kind of a drill down version of what's happening in their energy specifically. And that could be related to each other or just in general, things that we may not know. The next thing I got is what kind of lessons are they learning right now about each other in this connection. And then I have the head, heart, and environment like I usually do, and the connective energies. So this may be a little long, but I felt like I really wanted to do some added layers to what's going on because I really do feel like this connection is getting prepared for anchoring union in the 3D. Here's what I want to say really quick before I get started. For those of you, there's just a very small group, so I apologize for those of you who are always so high vibe and very honest and appreciative of these free readings that I do. Free. Okay, so what I do here is it takes me probably 2 hours to get all these cards out, to organize it. I don't even channel it until I get on the camera, okay? So I did get a couple of messages from people. Oh, well, Queen of Light, you've been saying union for years. So let me just correct you real quick. I've only been doing this since July of 2018. So years, it's only been a year and a half. So I have not always said that they're all coming into union. What I have said is this collective is for union. So for those of you who are on the journey, who understand that this is a lattice, that, sometimes we're going to be coming together and then there's separation and there's learning and then we kind of move forward on our own journey and then maybe we come together. This is the journey, okay? So for those of you who sit there and like quote unquote keep saying these things, I want you to please unsubscribe, okay? Because I don't feel like that energy is part of the collective that I channel, because my divine feminine specifically, because these are feminine energies, my divine feminines in this collective understand that this is a journey, not a race. This is a marathon, not a race. This is a journey of self-love. This is a journey of union of self. This is not just a journey to get together with a guy. So if you're in that energy of just like waiting for union and listening to my readings and just so attached to the reading because this is a collective for union, then perhaps you should find another reader, because this is a collective that, yes, absolutely is for union, but also understands that this is a journey of self. This is a journey of empowerment. This is a journey of understanding who they are, the union of the divine masculine and feminine energy within themselves, okay? So I know that probably the thousands and thousands of you understand that, but for that small population, I'm sorry that I had to say this to my beautiful listeners who are on this journey that understand, but I really want to get that negative energy out. And those people that make those kinds of just kind of it's like imbeciles, like it's just like they're so uneducated and just don't understand the journey. I just don't need that negativity, and frankly, these are free readings, so save your comments. I'm going to delete them anyway, okay? And this is not an ego. This is not in pride. This is just my boundary saying, I don't want that negative energy here. And frankly, if that's the energy you're in, I highly doubt that you are in this collective. Highly, highly doubt it. But for the thousands of others that are on this journey and have been with me since I started my channel on July 2018, thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your appreciation and your love. And from the bottom of my heart, I mean that, okay? So I want to go ahead and get started. If you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com to purchase my deck. Which I didn't want to use it today. I wanted to just really get in deep with some other stuff. Not that my deck is not deep. I just have used it in the last several readings. I wanted to give it a little bit of a break. If you want to purchase my deck, go to queenoflight1111.com. It is at the bottom of the website and you can purchase it there. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get started with the energies for the masculine. Okay, so we're going to start with the energy for the masculine. Oops, I grabbed his clarifier by accident. Let's go ahead and start. Okay, so that's his overall energy, and these are the energies of the moon and his overall energy today. So we're going to start with his overall energy. Look at this. Look at this for his overall energy, guys. The sacred woman with the 10 of Wands. It almost took my breath away when I saw that sacred woman come out. The sacred woman has come out before for him, for divine masculine. When this sacred woman comes out, this is now a masculine who has so understood the concept of divine feminine, understands who divine feminine is, what divine feminine is, okay? He understands that this type of feminine, this type of sacred woman is someone you can't just claim as a piece of property, not someone you can just toy with, okay? This is a woman, a sacred woman that this masculine is now seeing in her divinity, in her wild power, in her energy of just being gracious and birthing and loving and grounded. She is someone who teaches sacred rituals. Maybe she's also someone who empowers women. This is what he sees now in his divine feminine, okay? And this feminine, he knows that when he doesn't treat the sacred woman correctly, she doesn't play games. She doesn't make threats. She doesn't pretend to be something that she's not. She doesn't compromise herself or her integrity. She doesn't do any of that, okay? What she does is she respects herself. She acts on her feelings. And if you come to me, you come to me. And if you leave me, you leave me. And he is understanding just how sacred his divine feminine is. And it has become a huge burden for him. Burden in the sense that I didn't understand the divinity of my divine feminine. Oh my God, when I got that, I was just shocked, okay? Now, let's go into divine feminine's energy, inner peace, and the 5 of Swords. So she is absolutely in an energy where she right now is in her inner peace, okay? She is in this energy of surrender. She is in an energy of understanding that she is unique, that she is valuable. She understands that she is enough. She understands herself, her sense of self completely. And she's feeling empowered and loving. And her self-esteem now is one where she just, she's like, I'm in this energy. She's in the Empress energy, okay? But she's in an energy where she's like, it's okay with or without you energy. Okay, I need to be in my inner peace. I don't want to be in an unhealthy attitude. I don't want to make choices that don't support me and who I am. All right, so she is in an inner peace over this conflict. 5 of Swords is an energy, guys, where someone's basically taken you through the mud. 5 of Swords is an energy where it's like you didn't win, he didn't win, okay? Nobody won. And so I really feel like these are the energies of the divine masculine and feminine. This is supposed to be overall energy, okay? But obviously this sacred woman is divine feminine for divine masculine's overall energy. And I really feel like this inner peace has a lot to do with, you know what, damn it, I'm enough. 5 of Swords, you can think whatever you want about me, but I know exactly who I am as a divine feminine. I know exactly who I am. So now I said I wanted to get another oracle deck, and I was like, all right, let's get some more information about what the divine masculine and feminine are feeling in their overall energy. And so I got the Oracle of Visions deck out, okay? I haven't used it in a while, so I thought, let me use it today on today's full moon. And so here we have the first card for divine masculine. This is overall energy number 2. This is wonder of creation. This is protection. This is destiny. This is literally a guardian angel who is witnessing the birth of the ones whose life he's going to oversee. So this is divine masculine being rebirthed, and his guardian angels, his spirits, looking at him, okay? And them knowing that they're going to protect him in this new rebirth. So he's in an energy of rebirthing himself. But this is also an energy where he has the freedom of choice. He has free will. Okay, so fate and destiny all play a part. But he has free will to make his own choices. So what clarifies that? Strength card. This is a divine masculine who is coming forward and rebirthing himself in his full power. In his full power, taming his beast, understanding how he wants to conduct and execute this next rebirth of him, of his life. Okay, so now let's go into divine feminine's energy. Divine feminine is breaking free. Look at this card, guys. Look at this card. This is about breaking free, chasing dreams, no longer feeling stuck anymore, feeling empowered. And what is she chasing? The 10 of Pentacles. She's chasing this long-term dream, this long-term vision, this legacy that she wants to create. Okay, this is also a card, this breaking free card, chasing a dream card. This is about finally letting her spirit free, finally, getting out of this confinement that she had put herself in, where she's now transformed and able to burst out of this globe, of this snow globe, and now move towards her destiny. Because why? She has inner peace. Inner peace also is this surrender energy. She's surrendered something, okay? She's surrendered holding on to union. This is why it was so important for me to say the things that I needed to say in the beginning of this video. This divine feminine knows you cannot control this connection. All you can control is yourself, your healing, your emotions. He, the masculine, is responsible for his emotions and his feelings. So for those of you that sit there and say, oh, Queen of Light, union, 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 you keep saying it. I'm not talking about that person. I'm talking about this divine feminine who's in her peace, who is broken out of this distorted mold, okay, who's now chasing her dream towards her 10 of Pentacles, okay? Because this divine feminine's masculine is rebirthing for union. This divine feminine is going to get her divine masculine, okay? It's going to happen. Why is she going to get her divine masculine? Because this divine feminine surrendered any attachment to union. She surrendered it. She knows that this is a journey of self, and that became most important to her than just coming together with someone else, okay? A lot of you aren't going to like what I say, and that's okay. But this is my channel, my platform, and I'm going to say the things that I feel like I need to say because I really want people to not get stuck on the label. People get so stuck on the label. It's my twin flame, so I'm going to wait in pain, wait for union. All of this energy, which is just like, wow, come on. This label was not created for people to stay stuck. This label was for people to break free of this 3D low vibrational energy, break free, and now have this dream of everything that they ever wanted. Okay? That's what this journey is about. This journey is about breaking free of these attachments, breaking free of codependency, breaking free of fears. This is why this divine feminine has inner peace. Okay? Now, let's go into the energies of what's going to happen during the moon. The moon today, the moon in Libra. So I decided to get my Queen of the Moon Oracle deck out. Okay, Divine Masculine got another number 12. So that's a 3. Here we have this card here, which is this, rebirth card that we have, that he's being protected. He's rebirthing himself. That's a number 12. And here we have another number 12 for Divine Masculine, and it's called Boundaries, clarified by the Lovers. So 3s are about co-creation. 3s are about working together as a team. He's got 2 major arcanas here, Strength and the Lovers, and Sacred Woman. So I'm telling you, because this divine feminine surrendered, it allows this masculine to finish this energy here, to close out this 10 of Wands, because the ace is in his head. The ace is in his headspace. He's in his heart space for his divine feminine, because the divine feminine said, I'm worthy. I know who I am. I know I'm sacred woman. And so when you choose yourself, you love yourself, then of course your twin's going to see that. Of course, because that is what you're reflecting back, right? To your mirror soul. You chose yourself. Your mirror soul has seen that. So now for divine masculine, what is happening during the moon is boundaries. So he's judging what he needs and what he doesn't need and placing healthy boundaries. He's teaching people how to treat him. He's judging what's healthy for him, what's right for him, with clarity and care. This card of this moon of Libra is all about clarity. It's all about balance. We've got the Two of Pentacles in the headspace for masculine and feminine. They're coming into a place of clarity and balance. And so now this energy of the Lovers with this boundary card, he's putting healthy boundaries on his life, on his choices, and only wants to connect with people that are his divine match, like the sacred woman. Okay? You can't make this up, guys. So now, what about divine feminine? What is she going to learn during this moon? Well, look at this. This is the cover of the Queen of Moon Oracle. Look at this. This is the cover of that deck, and here she comes out as sovereignty. She knows she's sacred woman. This is her full cycle completion, that she is sovereignty. She is the Queen of the Moon. 41, number 5 card. That means this is the change. And it's clarified by the King of Cups. This love for herself, this emotional mastery of herself has brought her masculine into his heart space. So what is the sovereignty of the moon? Well, that you have reign over your life. You have sovereignty over your life. Act with grace. Act with confidence. You have the ability to unite two sides, two views. The buck stops with you. You're powerful. Act like it. Okay? Goddess of the moon is divine feminine. She's divine feminine. She's sacred woman. This, I'm telling you, I'm getting a headache as I'm saying this. I really feel like this is the ultimate completion of divine feminine in this moon. This is a big pink super moon. Pink is the energy of romance, of love, of softness, of peace. She's in her inner peace. She's breaking free. And now she's the queen to her King of Cups. Well, of course she is, because here he's seeing her as sacred woman. You can't make this up, guys. Now, let's drill down deeper into divine masculine and feminine's overall energies. We know that he's thinking of her as sacred woman. It's a big burden how he's treated her now that he knows the divinity and the sacredness that she is. Okay, this card of this rebirth, you know, this number 12 card, which is this creation, right? This is about wonder, protection, his destiny. He's going to be strong this time as he rebirths himself. And this boundary, he's making better decisions to find partners that match, divine connections where he can be a match to this sacred woman. And for we'll go over hers in a second, but that's his overall energy. So first and foremost for him, he gets the Temperance card in his overall energy. This is about balance. This is about reconciliation. This is about the tempering of the energies. Okay, so what's being tempered? Page of Wands. He is healing for communication. I'm telling you, if you watched my little sneak peek video on Sunday, then you saw we have huge energies towards communication and movement forward. So he's healing for this rebirth. Page of Wands is also this rebirth, this inspiration, this creativity, but it's also a card of messages. There's a healing for this rebirth. There's this healing for this message. There's hearts that are breaking. His heart is breaking. This is his overall energy. 3 of Swords. I said, what about the 3 of Swords? 9 of Swords. He's stressed. in his heartbreak and his pain. And I just want to make sure that I knew exactly what it was. So I said, what about this Three of Swords and Nine of Swords, Five of Cups? These are regrets. That's why he's got the Ten of Wands with his sacred woman, is that he thinks back about how he broke her heart, how he treated her, and how he didn't see how sacred she was. And it makes his heart break. It makes him sad and anxious. And then he looks back with major regret. He wants a new beginning, Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Chariot, which comes out in his heart space. He's ready to balance himself out and move forward towards this union, Three of Cups. But because I got Three of Swords, Three of Cups, I wanted to make sure I clarified it well to understand if this is union or something else. New offer, wants to move towards it, towards union. And I got the Hierophant. So that is commitment. That is commitment. That's spiritual contracts. He's understanding she is his sacred feminine. I said, give me another card just to make sure he's not in another connection. And we got the Four of Wands. And that tells me right there that he understands that this feminine, this sacred woman is his twin flame. I don't know. I feel like people are Googling shit right now because I just feel like right now there's a lot of time on people's hands to go through spirituality and gratitude and soul searching. And I don't know. I feel like there is this major energy of recognition. There's a major, major energy of continued recognition. So now for Divine Feminine, she has peace over this conflict. She knows her worth. She knows who she is. She's breaking free to go towards her divine legacy. She is the queen of the moon. She knows she rules her universe. She's mastered her emotions. She's in her power to be with her King of Cups, which is who he is in his headspace. So let's drill down deeper. King of Wands. Okay, what about the King of Wands? Ten of Swords. There is this ending, painful ending with this King of Wands. I said, what is ending? Eight of Swords. So what's happening here is this is the King of Action, King of Wands, because it's very interesting that he sees her as the Queen of Wands and she is seeing him as the King of Wands right now. Okay? So this energy here, it's like you've got to take action, mister, to end where we are stuck. And then I got Ten of Swords again. I said, what else are we ending? We're ending this defensiveness. We're ending this guardedness. We're ending this block. And we want to manifest Magician, a reciprocal energy. We want to manifest things that are equal and now come forward with the truth instead of just stalking each other, instead of just observing. So this overall energy has a lot to do with both of them. Sometimes I'll get other things, but this really feels like an energy of the masculine and the feminine really being in tune, very much feeling each other, processing their connection. And for the masculine, he's had major continued recognition of his divine feminine. I want to tell you what the bottom of the deck is for this Oracle of the Moon and the Sacred Woman and these cards here for their overall energies. We have the Nine of Swords. There's a lot of stress right now over this, how he's treated her, this rebirth and then this boundary. There was stress over this conflict that now she has peace over. There's stress about how to break free. Then now she's broken free. There was a lot of stress about how to come into her full power, and now she has. Bottom of the deck, specifically for Divine Masculine, was Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles for his overall energy. He wants to, it's another card, Page of Wands, Page of Wands. He wants to communicate with his Divine Feminine. He wants to communicate. He's single. He's single. Okay? For Divine Feminine's bottom of the deck, we have, look at her, 6 and 6. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. She wants victory over this exchange. She wants harmony. Sixes are numbers of harmony, of peace, which is all she wants in her life now. She's like, if you can't give me peace, no. There's a meme out there that says something like, if you cost me your peace, if you cost me my peace, it's too expensive. That's her energy. She's done with that shit. She's not about giving anybody her inner peace. It took her a long, long, long ass time to get there. All right, bottom of the deck, head, heart, environment for the energy of the Divine Masculine and Feminine. Man holding a coin and passion ignited. Here's that King of Pentacles, and sure enough, He sees her as Queen of Pentacles. This is very interesting because we have the Queen of Wands on in his heart. We have the King of Wands in his energy. So there's a match. We have the King of Pentacles here, and she's the Queen of Pentacles to him. We have the King of Cups, and she is the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. What we don't have is the Queen of Swords, but we do have the King of Swords because he needs to embody all of that, right? He needs to be the King of Swords. He needs to be the King of Wands. He needs to be the King of Cups. He needs to be the King of Pentacles. But I'll tell you, he damn straight's showing up as the Emperor. Why? Because she's the Empress. So, bottom of the deck, head, heart, and environment. Our masculines coming forward for this new beginning. Ace of Wands. Remember, you got the 10 of Wands here with the Sacred Woman. It's coming forward for this new beginning. Passion ignited, man holding a coin. He's ready. He's ready. I'm telling you, it's happening. It's happening for this collective. Head, heart, and environment specifically for divine masculine is 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Look, there's a lot of fighting in these cards. This is about defending your position through this conflict. He's ready to come forward and have the conversation that created the tower in this connection. Divine feminine's bottom of the deck. Well, looky here. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. So she's very much in an energy of being very grounded, handling her business, handling what she needs to do, being compassionate, being caring. But it is also a burden to stay grounded in these times, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started with divine masculine's energy for the headspace. 9 of Swords, man holding a heart. Look at this, 9 of Swords. We already got it here for this heartbreak. He's heartbroken about how he treated his sacred feminine. And so now in his headspace, because he's also in his heart, man holding a heart, King of Cups, which is a dupe to the King of Cups that she has as the sovereign woman, as the clarifier for her energy. This is very much an energy of he's in his heart space. He is suffering in his silence. He's suffering, okay? He wants to connect with his divine feminine. So let's drill down deeper. It's heartbreak, 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, already in his overall energy. 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, already in his headspace. Heartbreak over this new beginning. Ace of Wands. This is what he wants. He's heartbroken. 2 of Pentacles clarifies that Ace of Wands. He's just unsure whether or not he's going to have another chance. He's stuck. Hanged Man. Hanged Man is an energy of being stuck in an energy, not being able to let things go. So I said, what can't he let go? 5 of Cups. Right here in his overall energy. He just can't let go of what he did, how he treated her. He can't let go of this sadness, but he's still the Emperor. It's divine masculine. He's the Emperor, but he feels stuck. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is also an energy of just like not being able to get out, not being able to move, not being able to get out of the 4 walls of his home because he's in quarantine to move towards his feminine. Now that he's had this epiphany, because what does he want? He wants his destiny. This is Wheel of Fortune. He wants to move towards something. What does he want to move towards? 4 of Wands. Duplicate right here to his overall energy. If this man doesn't know that, look, you cannot get as many duplicate cards. He knows she is his woman. She is his feminine. But he is heartbroken. He's stuck in his sadness. He's confined to his home. He's suffering in silence. Okay, that's all. That's a lot of stuff going on in the headspace for the masculine. So now what's going on in the headspace for divine feminine? Well, disruption and angel of balance. This is the Tower card. She's like, this shit was shaken up, right? We had this tower. We were going through this tower. There was this energy that, that disrupted our connection, leveled it off. Okay, this is an energy where she's now trying to balance after this tower. Okay, when this balance card comes out, this is about being self-centered, not self-centered, being centered, making self-honoring choices to contain and maintain your inner peace. This was too much. This was too much for her. She's like, I can't. I know I'm enough. I am the queen of the moon. I'm queen of light. Okay, this is too much. Gotta let it go. And now I'm going to make choices that balance me, that give me peace. And if you cost me my peace, masculine, you got to go too. This is why we have all this fire energy with these guys, with these two. So now let's talk about further what's happening in her headspace when she thinks about divine masculine. She's trying to make better choices since this tower. Okay? Two of Pentacles. There's balance. She wants, see, you can't make this up. Angel of balance, and look at, this is not the juggling Rider Waite Two of Pentacles. This is someone who's balanced now. See, since this tower, she's made choices that honor her, and now she has balance for this Two of Cups, for this union. Now she kind of feels like, I feel unified within. I'm prepared for union with my masculine. I have made choices that without him that serve me and my growth and my ascension and my journey. Thank God for the tower, right? Now she's balanced for union. This Page of Cups, there's this desire for this offer, right? Who's desiring it? The Empress, Divine Feminine, but it's stuck. Two of Swords. But that's okay because she knows people still need to go within and center before this Page of Cups is offered. So she knows, Seven of Pentacles, she knows that this will happen in divine timing. Why? Because she's released this energy of control over this union, the Lover's card. Did he not get the Lover's card? I feel like he got the Lover's card. Yeah, he got that with his boundaries. So she knows that this divine partnership is at a pause right now, but it will manifest in divine timing. So she's in this energy of Three of Wands. She knows her ship's going to come in. She knows her ship's going to come in. And what's going to come in? This Page of Pentacles, this real offer in the 3D. That's what she knows. But she surrendered it. So now what's happening in the energy of the heart space for divine masculine? Well, we have the Moon card with second chakra Archangel Ariel. Okay, so when this shadow card comes up, that's the Moon. So he's going through some major stuff in this Moon. Okay, this is really about emotions, his sensitivity. This is about understanding that everything changes. This card also in this particular deck talks about a time for action. Time to face your fears, man. Time to face your fear and confront what you've been avoiding and walk courageously towards it. Where did we get that card? Strength card right here with this rebirth. So through this Moon, when he rebirths, when he comes forward to the light at the end of the tunnel and he comes forward in his courage, Archangel Ariel is there to help him communicate his emotional intimacy, his words of love. This card, Archangel Ariel, this is second chakra. This is the sacral chakra. Okay, this is all about the energy where you're able to express yourself. Okay, it's an energy where you can now open yourself up to emotional intimacy, where you're able to receive affection. So he's no longer scared to receive affection. He's gaining the strength to come forward from his heart. Remember, King of Cups in his head space. All right, what else happening in his heart space? A lot. Let's see what's happening. Okay, Chariot card, first card. This is balancing the shadow and the light. Well, hey, isn't that what's happening here? We're balancing the shadow and the light to come forward to talk about how we feel. So here we have it again, confirming this is desire for movement forward. Chariot card. The Chariot card is here clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. He's ready for this new beginning. He wants this with his divine feminine. What is this? This Three of Cups, the spiritual connection. This Four of Wands, which is his destiny. So in his heart space, he's gaining the courage to come forward, to balance things out. What is this Chariot card about? Four of Swords. He's ready to come out of this retreat, out of this pause. He's ready. He's ready. He wants victory. Six of Wands. He wants victory. He has the courage. He's courageous. He's victorious over his fiery Queen of Wands, which is the match to the King of Wands. What about the Queen of Wands? Because I wanted to make sure it was Divine Feminine. I got the High Priestess. So that right there is 5D Divine Feminine. He wants victory over his Queen of Wands. He wants to have victory with her, success with her, victory over his intuition, victory over this tower, which the dupe to the headspace, that crumbled their connection. victory over his mental entrapment. So y'all know I had to go get another deck just to clarify that Queen of Wands. So I sure did. First card, we got the Devil, and I was like, uh-oh. But in this card, it's called Obsession. So he's obsessed about this Queen of Wands. Who's the Queen of Wands? Queen of Cups. This is Divine Feminine because she comes up as Queen of Cups here in just a moment. So what about it? He wants to come out of this retreat. He wants to come out of this pause. He wants victory over all these things that crumbled in this connection with her. Okay? Why? Because he wants this Four of Wands. Third time that we get this for him. Four of Wands here. For his overall energy. Four of Wands here, where he knows that she's his destiny. And now we have the Four of Wands in his heart space. What about the Four of Wands? Nine of Wands. He's not given up. He's wounded from this energy. He's wounded from the Tower. It feels like a long journey, but I haven't given up on this union. Okay? Five of Pentacles. There is this energy of feeling like you might be rejected. He might feel like he might be rejected. What about the Five of Coins, Three of Cups? Dupe here. Is she going to reject my cup and offer to get together? I said I need another card, King of Swords. So this is just telling me this is what he wants to say as an honest man, not the man who used to deceive her. Not the man who used to play games and manipulate. He is this King of Swords now in his heart. He wants to speak his truth, use his words, communicate his emotional feelings from his heart space. That I want to move towards you, that I want to have victory with you, that I want this union with you, but I'm afraid that you're going to reject me. But I've changed. So what about Divine Feminine in her heart space? Well, look at this. Four of Swords and walking away. So this is in an energy, dupe to here, Four of Swords. She's just in her heart space where she's like, I had to rest. I had to rejuvenate. This is healing. Excuse me. Oh, boy. Sorry about that. So in order to rest, rejuvenate, and heal, she had to walk away. Number 27 card. This is number 9. This number 9 card, by the way, he got a number 9 for his energy too, which is, they're alone, man, on their journey, really, really working hard. And look at this. This is the number 45. This is also a number 9. And he got 9 for suffering in silence. Lots of 9s. Lots of 9s. So there's definitely a lot of individual energy here. Solo journeys at this time where they are understanding their connection deeper because they're not being, what's the word? Distracted by the outside world. They're not. With everything happening, they're in quarantine. They're home. This is the biggest freaking awakening ever for the world, let alone this collective. So for her, in her heart space, she had to, in order to rejuvenate, rest, find her inner peace, she had to walk away. She had to walk away. So now what's happening in her heart space as related to Divine Masculine? First card out, Knight of Cups. There is this desire in her heart that he needs to come forward with his love, take action, and bring the cup in the form of communication. Eight of Wands. Okay, what about the Eight of Wands? Hanged Man. It's just like it's suspended right now. We got the Hanged Man for him because he's still sitting in his wound, right? So she knows that she's walked away. Obviously, she's walked away. She wants this communication of love, but it is suspended. And that is her stress. Nine of Swords. It's just like, you know what? Maybe it's not going to happen. And that could be okay. So what is this Nine of Swords? Ace of Cups. She's loving herself. She's healing herself. She does have this big love for him, which is also a little bit of source of stress, but she's kind of in this energy of surrender and peace. So she's trying to self-soothe. That's why she's walked away. That's why she's resting and rejuvenating. Okay, because she knows that this message, this offer is not ready. Hanged Man, it's not ready because he's still stuck in his wound. So yes, it gives her a little pause. It gives her a little stress, but Ace of Cups, she's loving herself. Five of Wands, she's loving herself through this conflict with him. Sadness, Five of Cups, there's sadness for her too. There's regrets too about this in and out connection. Knight of Wands. What about it? Four of Swords, that's what she's healing. She's healing this Casanova crap that she dealt with in the past. And so she's a little guarded. She's guarded, Seven of Wands, because she's been heartbroken, Three of Swords. Knight of Cups, about how he used to come forward in the past. So there's a lot of energy. She's like, don't bring me that past Casanova cup. I don't want that cup. I don't want the cup. I want the cup that comes from the Emperor. The one that doesn't deceive. The one that doesn't hurt. The one where the masculine speaks from his heart space, which is exactly where he's at, Divine Feminine. You just don't know it. Well, you know it because I'm reading it, but you don't know it because it hasn't come forward. So I think that's interesting. So what's happening in the environment for Divine Masculine at this time? Destiny, woman holding a coin, Queen of Pentacles. Where do we get Queen of Pentacles? Bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine's baseline spread. She is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, where do we get the Destiny card for him? Right here with the Four of Wands. He knows. He knows that she is his destiny. He knows it. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. It's probably getting like, I guess I'm also trying to really hammer that within myself too, because I'm like, shit, he really knows. He really knows. And he knows, man. He knows. He knows that things are coming full circle. He knows that she is his lady luck. He knows that she is his sacred woman. And this is the time to move towards her. So now, let's drill down further into his environment. First card out. Well, here she is again, Queen of Pentacles. Listen, man, you can't make this up. This came out in 3 different decks. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So special message for those of you who are earth signs. What about the Queen of Pentacles? Knight of Swords. This is this communication. He wants to talk to her. He wants to communicate with her. I said, what does he want to say? Ace of Cups. He wants to come forward with his love offer. 10 of Wands. But there's this burden that she's a sacred woman. What's the burden? He's healing a Temperance card. We already got the Temperance card here. Do you see how everything I'm reading, everything that he's going through, has everything to do with his feminine? I'm channeling this real time, so I guess I'm shocked as I'm reading it too. I guess I shouldn't be shocked, but I always am, because this is like a story that continues to unfold. He's ready. She is my destiny. She is my Queen of Pentacles. I want to talk to her. I want to offer this love to her. I'm trying to heal my burden. What's my burden? My burden is I didn't appreciate my divine sacred feminine when I had her. And so now things are stuck. 2 of Swords. I had to go within. What's he doing within? 3 of Wands. Trying to figure out how to bring the ship in. How to drive things home. Another card of 3 of Pentacles. This is about learning and growing and developing and teamwork. What about it? 2 of Cups. Duke to her 2 of Cups. He's ready. He's learned his lesson. He's learned that she is his feminine. I know, I'm shocked too. I mean, duh, of course he's going to know it. But I mean, like the cards, these all flew out. All right, so what about Divine Feminine? Her environment. This is the Lover's card and deceit. She's just like, oh, I can't deal with this anymore. He's deceived this connection. We've sabotaged this connection. I said, what's deceit about? And I got Page of Wands. So this in her energy, I feel like she knows that the communication's coming, but I really feel like, honestly, like this is really what I'm getting. She's like, this communication from him cannot be a deceitful one, because I just kind of feel like she's thinking that if you come at me with some more of this 7 of Swords crap, then this shit is really over. So I feel like that's why she's guarded. She's been brokenhearted before. He's been in and out with her before. That's why she had to walk away. That's why the Tower came. This is everything that she's worked so goddamn hard to heal, to find her inner peace. And now she's protective of her peace. She's like, I don't want more of the same. I don't want it. Don't come to me with your 8 of Wands energy to communicate and be deceitful. This is what she's working on, okay? Hierophant card. He already got the Hierophant card here. What about the Hierophant card? 8 of Swords. She feels like this connection is stuck in conflict. So she's guarded. 4 of Pentacles. So what about the 4 of Pentacles? We got it again. So I said, wow, 4 of Pentacles on 4 of Pentacles? What is she guarding? Queen of Cups, her emotions. She's not going to show him that she's in her heart space right now, even though she is energetically. But I feel like in the 3D, she's not going to go post something on her social media that says, Divine Masculine, come back, I'm in love with you. She's not going to do that. She's in a surrender mode. She's in an energy of like, let's wait and see. I know maybe he's not completely ready yet, but I'm also not ready to show my whole heart right now. World card. There's a completion that's happening in her environment. What's completing? These fears. The moon card. She's completing an energy in the moon. What's the moon energy she's completing? She's coming in to becoming the queen of the moon, ultimate divine feminine for her king of cups, and that's why she's the queen of cups here. She's going to get rid of her fears as related to her divine masculine. Those fears are going to be gone by the end of this moon phase. And this devil energy, where they're stuck in conflict, will be over too. I really feel that. So now let's talk about what lessons are they learning about each other right now? Like right now, what is the lesson that divine masculine is learning about his divine feminine? Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So any resentment that he had towards her about the way that she brought the tower down, the way she got angry. This is also forgiveness of himself for the things that he did to create this kind of drama. He understands that in unforgiveness, it blocks the flow of love. So therefore, the Seven of Wands, which is where he started at the bottom of his deck, it needs to go. This energy of defensiveness, defense mechanisms, guardedness, he needs to forgive all of that, to lay down this defensiveness, lay down the guards. That's what he's learning. That's why he's getting into his heart space, suffering in his silence. He's trying to forgive himself. He's trying to forgive his feminine. He doesn't want to block the flow of love. What's divine feminine learning? Surrender. I can release my need to control. She is done controlling this. This is why our feminine is in inner peace. She's done. She's surrendering. What is she surrendering? You're not going to believe this. Four of Fire, Four of Wands. She's surrendering this union. This is my divine feminine. Surrendering this union. Give it to God. Give it to the universe. I am in my peace. I know I'm worthy. And the things and people that are worthy of me will be magnetically attracted to me and will come into my life. This is what she's learning. This is why she's going to be Queen of the Moon. Oh, I love that. Bottom of the deck for this, you can't make it up. It's the Lover's card. Intimate relationships, right? Good health, weighing your decisions, setting boundaries, loving yourself. This is what they're learning right now. Let's go ahead and go to the bottom of the deck for the connection. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Okay, bottom of the deck for the connective energies. Look at this, guys. Two of Cups, Queen of Wands. Divine Feminine, Two of Cups. There's a union happening. There's a union happening. I'm telling you, I feel like masculine's going to come forward. There's going to be communication, and I really feel like this time, this is it. This is real time, sacred union. It is happening this time. All right, first card for their connective energy. What is going on in their connection? Eight of Wands. Communication, progress, moving forward to their destiny. What is their destiny? That's a star card. What is the destiny? Two of Cups. This union. Three of Wands. There is this energy of we know the ships are coming in. The Queen of Cups knows that, which is divine feminine, right? She knows this passionate movement is coming forward. So basically what this is telling me is wait. When you're in this energy of knowing something's coming forward, stay in your heart space. Try to stay in your heart space because the Ten of Cups is there for both of you. It's coming. This manifestation of this emotional bliss and union is going to happen in this connection because we've soul searched on our own and we know this is our destiny, Wheel of Fortune. There is a death. There is an end. There's a rebirth. What is ending? This heartbreak, Three of Swords. What is ending? What is transforming? Nine of Cups, our wishes, our individual wishes that we had on our own based on this old paradigm. That's ending. And now we have balance over this conflict, over this decision. And we are coming in for healing and reconciliation. Temperance. What about temperance? To work together. We've learned our lessons. to come into union. Six of Cups. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. I'm shocked myself. This is happening, people. If you are this collective, I'm so proud of you. So proud of you because it just shows me. I know how difficult it was to surrender. I know it. But when you do, then you come into permanent sacred union. You are already, I'm telling you, divine feminine, you are in union with yourself. Absolutely. You are ready for sacred union with your partner. I will tell you that right now. I feel it. I know it. I'm so proud of divine feminine. And I'm so proud of divine masculine for all the work that he's done. And he's done it, people, in a very short amount of time, okay? Because they have come into the knowledge of this connection a lot later. But when they do, boom, they go through it, they go through it, they go through it, they go through it. And he's coming to the end of the cycle, ready to charge forward with union. Ready to take action as the King of Wands, ready to take action as the King of Cups, as the Emperor, as the King of Pentacles, to bring you a loyal, dependable, and stable offer. He's coming. He's coming. I know it. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, everybody. And if you want to book your own personal reading with me, then go to queenoflight1111.com. Bye.